Hello to all the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company. Also, welcome to my channel. I play a long series of games I truly enjoy. There's a lot of beautiful playlists. Find your favorite one, watch it, enjoy it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Well, that's what I would do, but well, you do you. And you're probably here to watch Limbus Company, so welcome. If you wanna watch the series from the start, you can check out the playlist in the comment and description below, but otherwise sit back, relax and enjoy as we are working towards the magic bus chapter here. So we're on 4.5.9. If you want to check out the full chapter, just go backwards 2 episodes. As for us and everyone else, well, let's go and enjoy the continuation. Time to collect scrap. Yes, that's what we're doing. We are collecting scrap from the beaches and we are modifying our bus. Well, the game is modifying our bus. The situation is bleaker than the color of this mud flat, but we have to keep collecting more scrap. Yes, we'll do that. So yeah, Ishmael, well, actually, you know what? Let's use this one. Let's use the blade lineage salsu. Is that a good idea? I don't know. In any case, we're gonna use our Sinclair this time. Haha. But yeah, in the last one, oh yeah, there we go. Ishmael and Heathcliff got into a very heated argument and started clubbing each other. But well, Ishmael stopped in the end, so we'll see where that goes from now on. In any case, some very easy fights. Like I talked before, we can choose up or down, and then up or down, and then up or down, and then up or down. But in general, I just click this button and everything works out greatly because our team is so powerful. And then we proceed to almost lose the clash, but that's okay. So we're fighting these crabs, which are really not so tough. It's been the story of this game ever since I got a couple of 3-star identities. Been wrecking the face of our enemies, no problem. So that's pretty good. But you know, every now and then we get a little bit harder fight over a dungeon and we still need to do the mirrors of mirrors, which supposedly is very hard. I'm not avoiding it because it's hard, because I am avoiding it because I just don't have time to do it, because that's something that it's not a limited time event, while this thing is. So at the time of me recording this is the first day of the event, and I would pretty much like to grab everything from it if possible. Not sure if you're gonna find enough time to actually do it, but I'll do my decent chance. First I'm gonna record, well, I already did, but I hopefully did. I'm gonna record the story for videos on YouTube, which you're watching right now, and then after that, offline, when I have some time, when I'm watching some YouTube or something, I will just... what was... Okay, I had a feeling I saw somebody with low HP. I will, yeah, I will do some, you know, repetitive stuff. See, oh, look at this. This dude has a lot of HP. We should definitely check out what that thing is. But yeah, hopefully I can do the event, get some nice identities from it, maybe even E.G.Os, and yeah, enriching our collection here, because gachas are all about collecting stuff, right? But you don't have to catch them all. Like, you can still enjoy the game and experiment with different builds and work with what you have, because it's not really that hard, and they're very generous. So each time they mess something up, they give you a whole bunch of a resource which you can use to either directly extract identities, or you can use it to do mirror dungeons or something, collect the boxes, use these boxes to get shards which you can use to buy identities you like. The whole system seems very fair and reasonable, and I did forget to check out the big crab, but let's just say it was the same as the before, right? Yeah. So I wonder how long still is this chapter. It seems like judging by how many AX things we've collected, it's like nearing its end. Let's see how my Sinclair did. Well, turns out my Sinclair did even worse. So, c'est la vie. Right, so here it says 9 out of 11 clear. So will there be a dungeon? I don't know. We cannot do this one yet because we are missing 15. So I guess we repeat one of these once more to get some more. So no worry, no foul. I guess we go and use our friend's one, because even though he does blunt damage, he still did better than our... So it is what it is. Maybe it was just a accident? I don't know. In each case, this is something that's called like an interlude of sorts. So basically we're finding some information about Ishmael, and we actually found out that her character is from a book Moby Dick. At least I think so. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And we found out she really doesn't wanna go and face the whale because she thinks we're not prepared. Supposedly the whale lives in the Great Lakes, and the Great Lakes is as far as I understand, the nest of the E.G.O, was it? And that's where we're heading in the chapter 5. It should be released sometime in the future, probably in like 2 or 3 months once they are done with it. At least that's where the season 2 ends, and we'll see about that. In any case, we are doing really well here, and in this episode maybe we can finish the story part. And then, yeah, then we'll have to see, like, how... I will probably, like, do one fight, see how much scrap I get, and then calculate how much time I need to do it, and then decide if this is something I want to do or not. It's like I played World of Warcraft for many years in the past, and grind is not something I'm afraid of. It's just, the older I am, though, I'm starting to wonder, you know, like... how smart is it to do it, you know? YOLO and stuff, right? But I usually, what I do is I minimize when I do easy stuff in this game, like mirror dungeons, or maybe in this event's case, like gathering scrap. I might minimize the game to like a really small... I actually using one monitor, by the way. I should definitely buy another monitor, but like on one monitor this is how it works. I minimize the game to like very small screen, put it on the right side, and I open YouTube on the left, and I don't maximize it, and then I put some good content on, and I mute the game, the Limbus company I muted, so like I just do this, and then I watch YouTube video, and once the animations are done I just click again, and that's how I collect stuff in this game. And then when we get the boss fight, we have a good chance to actually do it because, well, we have a good team, high levels, plenty of resources, good IDs, all that good stuff. That's how I did prospecting in WoW, by the way. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that once we do the story. No, just a short story. So in WoW, you could like prospect ores to get gems out of. Let's do this thing though. So this thing, yeah. So there was like a lot of people who use bots and stuff to farm mine ore, right? And they put it on the auction house, and it was very inflated, like it was really cheap. So I would buy those, and then I would watch movies and stuff, and then just just press my prospecting button over and over again, and got a whole bunch of gems, and then dump those on auction house, and I would make profit that way. It was interesting stuff. So yeah, you have to like find your way, like adapt to the situation, stuff like that. So that reminds me of what I do in this game, like just do fights in a small window, and then on the big one just watch something meaningful, learn about the stuff, learn about the news, and like sometimes I just watch like StarCraft 2 or something, I don't know. Anyhow, Troubled Waters, 4.5/10. So 10th out of 11. I wonder if there's gonna be a dungeon here. We continue to collect scrap for a few more days. I decided to watch as the sinners got to work, wondering what I could do about Ishmael and Heathcliff. Yes, what could we do about those two, and why are they fighting so hardly? I mean, yes, they disagree, but you don't have to fight, guys. That's not a solution. 2 days were as suffocating for them as it was for me. Well, save for Otis, maybe. You there! Connecting those parts will cause an issue with the intake fan. What do we do then? That's like 3 separate wires. Amateurish, allow me to demonstrate. This is not to compare to what I had to do back in the day when I worked with the engineering corps. Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Molar Boatworks bus modifications. Miss Faust, do you by any chance possess any documentations of items that the sinners may be partial to or have preference for in their personal information forms? We do not keep the records of such details. Yisang, as I have informed you repeatedly, it is the best policy as a sinner to leave the decisions to the managers. Oh yeah, there's nothing like booze and getting right sloshed to mend a broken friendship. That maybe you could try my secret weapon. Right, let's all just get drunk, that's what Olga says. Alright. No way, you mean the King Trash Crab Brain wine that you've been talking about? Oh, color me interested actually. No, I don't think I will. I shall inquire them myself. Thank you still. That'll work. Isang was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close. Think. No silo would be preferable here. Silo. Yes, perhaps doing so while they're still alive would be a way of pursuing a new direction in art in the vein of an avant-garde spirit. So they all got drunk, great. My suggestion was not to inflict them future pain, simply a more appropriate method of engaging in the culinary arts. Oh, we got some more cooking again apparently. I'm sorry, but when's dinner? You've been having the same conversation for the last 30 minutes. Rain, I'm dying here. Can hear the trash cabs going at it in my belly. Big sis, please, get a hold of yourself. It seemed that Ryoshu and Marisol were trying to come up with a way to make the trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or a mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation. Well, not everything that looks good tastes good, also not everything that looks bad tastes bad, but usually it's the case, maybe, possibly. Kiddos, they're going this way. That way. A child! I'm not... No, young Sinclair! I'll go up the Crescia! Gregor, I'll take its left leg. Gatcha. Most other sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scraps. Well, I guess they were hurting them as well. They say that practice makes perfect, and everyone was already performing rather well. Coordinated attacks, even without my input. As for Heathcliff... Oh, Gregor, are you showing off your rotisserie skills? And step it, your flames lack flair. Wait, he's just cremating it. It has been extracted, however, this can no longer serve its function as a proper source of nutrients. Give it Hinter, I have consumed not but 3 legs so far. Heathcliff. Okay, Isang, can you solve the problem for us? Yeah. Heathcliff. Oh, that's the guy and I had a chat. I'm okay now. Was it really just a chat? Just drop it. I won't trouble you lot. No more. That's all. Yeah, so Virgilius solved the problem, I guess. So, spare me some nush. I don't know if Virgilius really had just a talk with the Heathcliff, but I'm glad that unlike most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael... A moment, Dante. Well, as one-sided as this chat is going to be, as I'm sure you've already been told in brief, I conducted a little meeting with 2 problem individuals. You will see that the discipline has proven effective with Heathcliff, while Ishmael's case hasn't quite been resolved. Or to be more precise, there is no reason to resolve it. What are you talking about? You must be asking what I'm talking about. I hope you aren't expecting me to kindly explain everything to you. You will realize it on your own soon enough. After all, this babysitting and fostering nonsense is not part of my work. Manager Dante. I know you're putting it in extra work and I appreciate it. I'd like it if I didn't have to intervene anymore. You may consider the talk I voluntarily had with a small favor for me for your decent performance recently. Now, I have remaining business with the fixers of Molar office. Like that, Ishmael was left alone with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the Boatworks, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her, she didn't respond to me at all. She wasn't ignoring me, rather, she seemed too deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? No, what was I supposed to do then? While a clear answer still eluded me. Mephistopheles' Miss Amare was entering its final stages. Miss Amare? Like, what does that mean? Lady of the Sea? Possibly. Rewards earned, and the last scrap. Well, that was fast. Nothing's been resolved, but Mephistopheles' modifications are almost complete. Mika grimly requested that everyone gather to watch the test drive. I'm glad that the modifications are finally complete, but can we really press on in this state? Well, they are not, because we are lacking some scrap here, so we're gonna jump here and do this mission twice more apparently, which is alright. So far not too bad, but So the first like 500 scrap or so, it was easy to collect because we were getting bonuses from each mission. So if you would like do the rest in the same pace, it will be pretty good, but we'll see what's up. So Seeking Zero told me that the first event, the Hell's Kitchen, that I missed because, well, somebody did not inform me on time that this game was out. Yeah. Anyhow, you had one job. But anyway, I'm, you know, I forgive you. Because, well, better late than never, right? So yeah, I've missed the first event, but people said it was like super grindy and annoying anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. So we'll see how bad, well, great or good or grindy or not grindy this one is. I'll do a report. I will not make videos of it. I'll just do the story, and then you know, the next videos will be probably the mirror dungeons, the hard mirror dungeons. Oh, look at that thing. So it's a bayonet artillery crab. Okay, well, some more rupture and molted shell. Resources used for certain skills for additional effect. Spend one molted shell. What the heck is a molted shell? But to start, gain one molted shell shot. Oh, okay, so they have like... they can use that ability only once. It must be a really strong ability then, yeah? Firing molted shell shot. Yeah, doesn't seem that bad. Well, anyway. Let's just go and smack them. So yeah, it would be nice if the last fight of this chapter was like a boss fight, but we'll see. I do love boss fights. Like Library of Ruina felt like boss fight after a boss fight compared to this game, because you had full control of the cards and targets you play in every single battle. They went a little bit streamlining here. Well, it's a different type of game, you know, a free-to-play game with like gacha elements. So yeah. Besides, making just an identical game wouldn't be that fun though, right? We could always go back and play Library of Ruina again if we wanted to play Library of Ruina again, so, you know. It's a good time to be alive, so many different good games that you can play, plenty to choose from, so variety is good. Definitely. Like, I'm convincing myself a little bit. I'm thinking about this psychological experiment they did when they brought people to choose from like some product which one they're gonna buy, and they found that if people had 2 or 3 products to choose from, they were more likely to buy them than if they had like 7 to 10, because you get overwhelmed at some point. So that would suggest that variety is not always good. But, well, when it comes to video games, there are like, well, probably millions out there by now. And we are well beyond those numbers, so things change a little bit here. But, like, I definitely feel like when I open my Steam library and try to decide what I'm gonna play, it would be easier if I had 5 games than 100. But then what if I don't like any of those 5 games or finish them all, right? Then it's good that I have like 100 games. Do I have 100 games? Probably? I don't know, dude. Like... maybe. In any case, I have way more than enough. Playing like what? I'm currently releasing videos for 7 games in parallel, I believe. So like Limbus, no 6. Limbus Company, Card Survival. So these I try to do daily. So that's 2. And then there should be 4 more, right? Yeah. There's Tainted Grail. So at the time you're watching this, this might not be true anymore. But when I was recording it, this was true. So I was doing Card Survival, Limbus Company every day. And then, except Sunday. And then Tainted Grail every second day, hopefully. Same with that in Vinland. Survival Fountain of Youth, and there's one more, which I can't recall now. Tainted Grail, Dead in Vinland, Survival Fountain of Youth, and it's probably a really good game also. Oh yeah, Against the Storm, it's an amazing game. But like, hopefully by the time you're watching this, I'm done with one of those series and put something fresh up on my channel. It's been a while since I did. I got very nice and comfy playing these games, but it's like, I do want to play some fresh stuff, but I also like to finish things. Like, I have some unfinished games. I don't know if I'm gonna be finishing them, but like Citizen Sleeper, Stack Space Mod. Last Spell, oof, I like that one. So at some point, the live, maybe it already happened. The Limbus company will be going every 2 days out, and then every 2 days I'll also do the last spell again. And yeah, I mean, feels weird talking about my plans in a video which will be released like 2 or 3 weeks after I record it here. So things will be messy. So as you watch this video, probably know better than me what actually happened with the channel in the meantime, but like, yeah, no, just something to talk about. It maybe is interesting for you to hear my perspective on things, so yeah. I would like to keep doing long series, but I would also like to have more games on the channel, and these two are conflicting each other, so the best thing I can do is like to keep playing all the games, but like you know, change the schedule so the videos are coming out less often. So like first I did like every 2 days for a game, maybe I go to like every 3 days, so like every game would get 2 days per week kind of schedule thing. Maybe. In any case, there's gonna be more games, there's gonna be more episodes, there's gonna be more of the TheNeomare. If you enjoy me and my ramblings, there's gonna be more of that, so it's gonna be pretty good. Right, as for this one, we need to do this fight once more, and after that we'll be able to check out the last chapter, and just in time for the finishing of this video, hopefully, and then we'll see where we go after that. Maybe that's the end of the event. It seems like a relatively short event though, like the Hell's Chicken one seemed longer than this one. We'll see. Or maybe it opens like a 4.5 point something. 4.6, yay! We'll see. In any case, the real story will come in chapter 5, where we'll see what what is her called name? Ishmael. We'll see what Ishmael comes up with. She's preparing. She's probably building a harpoon. Let's be realistic here. She's building a big damn harpoon that we're gonna use to hunt the whale down. I wonder if the whale's gonna be white. It should be white, right? So yeah, she's from the story of Moby Dick, the White Whale and Captain Ahab, which I never read, but you know, it's like common knowledge. Moby Dick is, at least in Western culture. And yeah, some characters I don't know where they came from, like Damien and who was with Damien? Was it Sinclair? Sinclair and Damien? Okay, so now we have enough scrap. The last scrap, nothing's been resolved, but Mephistopheles' modification is almost complete. Mika grimly requested that everyone gather to watch the test drive. I'm glad that the modifications are finally complete, but can be really pressed on in this state. Wait, I should go and see. Yeah, we should definitely grab these. Oh, just in time as well. See, this is called gamer's intuition. So we're gonna grab these, not that we really need them. However, one thing here is gonna be really important. So if we go here, not here. If you go here and then click to that thing, yeah, and then if you go, yeah, here you can see the Molar Boatworks fixer Sinclair. If you have it in your team, it's gonna give 20% more scrap, right? So if you go gather scrap and go to this chapter here, it would say that we get 130, right? However, if you go here and grab this one, are you here to get your boat fixed up? We'll take good care of it. So it's a Molar Boatworks fixer Sinclair. It's a 2-star. And if we have it in our team, we're gonna get more scrap. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Right, clear within 15 turns. Well, it would be good if we're gonna use him that we actually like improve him a little bit, so let's do that. The upgrade certainly improved the output, but it kind of feels redundant if all I'm doing with it is catching more crabs. No, it's okay. Catching crabs, it's a good thing. New skill, gamble, new support passive, modified power output, skill enhance, fury assault. Skill enhance, that is something, right? We're gonna get a little bit of a story of the boat whaler catcher Sinclair. Late at night on a pitch dark mud flat, flashness of blue sparks flickered on and off somewhere there, following the light that was too glaring to be from a lighthouse, yet too meek to be a fire. Right, so there is Sinclair working on something. Oh, this reminds me of a Frosthaven Bling Blade, actually. This reminds me of an item. Well, never mind. Yeah, this definitely, like, this looks like an item I got yesterday while playing Frosthaven. Like, from a soul scenario. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about, so if you do, let me drop a comment. Are you a Frosthaven fan? I would be very happy to find some Frosthaven fans watching my videos. Anyhow, there was a oh, sorry. There was a child firing sparks at the insides of a large weapon with his welding rod. Let's see. If the weld beads get too big here, the electronics will be affected, I've been told, but better to keep it to a minimum. Psst, psst. Phew, and then what was I supposed to do next? Lifting his goggles, the child reads down the memo written on a small sheet of paper under the tiny lamp. That must be the circuit diagram his coworker drew for him. Who? Ishmael? Probably. Right, now let's get to connecting circuits. This time a thread of smoke quietly billowed instead of sparks. The child's brows were furrowed, perhaps stirred by the acrid smoke created while soldering. And now a click is followed by a hum of electric power. The child earnestly hoped that his modification of the weapon was a success. Alas, come on, why? There's no reason it shouldn't work. A small sign filled with a shop still air. The silence felt doubtly palpable thanks to the weapon turning off. It's okay, let's try again. With a desperate look on his face, the child began examining the circuit board, holding a pair of tweezers in his hand. At the same time, a growing feeling of anxiety ruffled the child's mind. Being the last of the group to return from the book, it was by sheer luck that he was discovered before he starved to death, he thought. Though he happened to start working at the boat shop, his skills and prowess as a fixer weren't really needed here. When he tried to help out with hunting, the leader was doing it with far greater efficiency, and when he thought he'd lend a hand in mechanics, his colleague was much more capable than he was. So yeah, this is a story about troubles of fitting in, trying one thing, not being as good as others, trying another thing, not being as good as others. Like it's that way in life as well. Like if you're somewhat ambitious, you're trying to find something, you should find great life advice, by the way. In life, find something you're good at it and excel in it. You'll be happy, people around you will be happy. It's hard, I know, and it's really a bonus point if something you love. The unease, but usually like something you're good at, you will be comfortable with either way. The unease that he's too mediocre to make meaningful contributions in any field has been constantly haunting the child. This must be it. That's why the child's desperate to upgrade his weapon, learning from his co-workers. Let me just check real fast. Okay. And hunt trash crabs with greater efficiency using the improved weapon. There! That was the only way he could think of to be helpful. So he's gonna use his mediocre skills to improve his weapon, to improve his mediocre hunting skills to be somewhat good at it. Sometimes you have to improvise in life. Great, I'll give it a test run on tomorrow's hunt. Things don't always go swimmingly, however. It's working, I guess, but it's not quite there. What's that? It's a minigun? It looks like the modification didn't go as the child planned. No, it's a harpoon launcher. With an uncertain look, the child laboriously slew trash crabs. Maybe the gear issue in the part where the chains are attached to was off. Alright, ask about it when I get back. Still, the child doesn't give up. He'll keep at it until a better solution is found. Yeah, don't give up. Just keep trying, fall down, get up, fall down, get up, It's like people give this advice when people learn horse riding. Right, so there we are, update 3. I'm not gonna update to 4 yet, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? We're gonna go here, and I believe we have a level 20 boost ticket, 2 of them, so let's use one of them to get to 20. There you go, and then we're gonna take it on the right, and if that does decently well, we might even put it to 30. If it doesn't do that great, then I'm not gonna bother spending more resources on it. Not sure why this thing was blinking. That's definitely blinking. Customize. Oh, I know, wait. There. Bam. And now let's get to welding. Well, we are collecting scrap, so let's have this for our banner for a little bit here. Right, now let's get to welding. If you want to add me as a friend, you might use this number here, maybe. Yeah, try it. And let's see, what is the time? Well, it's 31 minutes, so we're gonna do the final chapter next time. But yeah, I guess this was fun, having a new character. The Molar Boatworks fixer, that's gonna give us plus 20% scrap gain here. That's gonna be legendary. Let me see something. Let's use Sinclair as the announcer. There we go. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully had a wonderful time watching me, and have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.